Special Edition HarleyTrek. I'm stealing the Sporty. This is the first time I've ridden this bike since I bought mine a year and a half ago now. This ought to be fun. There's the old man hiding behind my bike. Let's see if she'll idle. Carbureted. As I've referenced this bike several times, almost ad nauseum, I'm sure. This is an 05 883 low, which means I ain't got no trouble flat footing this thing. She is a sweet little bike. Let's see if she's the heads are warming up. We gonna try it. She should stay running. Well, that was neat. She ain't wanting to run yet. She just ain't ready. Got her in first. This is different. This thing has got a carburetor issue on it. You can hear it coughing, sneezing, burping, farting, whatever you want to say. About through the carburetor. I just think it needs to be cleaned. Peppy for sure. amazing how exposed you feel after riding a bike like I've been riding for such a long time to get back on this thing. Come on, girl, don't die on me. Springtime, I'm going to get her in and get the carburetor cleaned. That's the only thing I can think it would be. I've got a friend who breeds Sportsters. He thinks the sight unseen. He thinks it's pilot jet maybe is clogged. Causing her to cough every now and then. It's got the stage 1 kit on it. Screaming Eagle mufflers, Screaming Eagle high flow air cleaner. And I'm assuming the carburetor's been rejetted. It ran great. First few months I had it, then it started doing this coughing thing. I can feel her stumbling. Come on, girl. This thing just stalled out dead. Who knows, she may be empty. I'm thinking she's empty. Let's switch to reserve. That's better. Go. Let's go back to main. Reset the tripometer. 11,690 on the clock. And this, good grief, that kickstand's got some spring on it. Alrighty. Actually, I could mount this thing like a normal motorcycle instead of having to straddle that headrest that I've got on mine. See, I'm gonna need hands for this. Let's get this show back on the road. I'll bomb around a little bit. Blow her cobwebs out. Because more than likely she's going to be sitting. After my last video about putting your bikes away for the winter, this one's probably going to be going away for the winter. Key, kickstand. Yep, she likes that better. pretty well outfitted already. I mean, she had the engine guard, windshield, hard saddlebags, the leatherette covered, vinyl covered variety, and the stage 1 kit. The only thing I did to this bike, well, I put a Mustang seat on it and a passenger piggin, and I converted everything but the headlight to LEDs. Custom Dynamics was the brand of choice for that. Tail light, front and rear turn signals, and the front turn signals are what are they called? I forget what they're called, but when they're not blinking, they shine white, so they act kind of like additional marker lights or driving lights under normal running conditions, and it helps. I mean, this thing's got such a slim profile as it is. I think I put 5,000 miles on this thing when I had it. I had it for about 8 months or so before I was enticed by Betty. Just flipping right along through the battlefield. Kickstand on this bike. Alright then. There she is. She's a sweet little ride. See, I did put a wider bulb in the headlight, but you can see the turn signal difference. And if we hit the button, you can see how they flash. Around the back. And this Custom Dynamics kit turned the turn signals into run, turn, brake, which is only a plus. Screaming Eagle 2 pipes, Screaming Eagle breather. She's a sweet little ride. Well, let's get back to the Dad's before he thinks I've piled this thing into a ditch somewhere. Turn out of here. If Betty won't set this thing off, I know this one won't. This one never had a name. She still doesn't have a name. Dad calls her his little bitch, so I guess maybe that's a name. Hello, she ain't got the suspension I'm used to. Should get her legs stretched sufficiently. Take her back in. I'm gonna cut y'all loose. Ride them if you got them, and live long and prosper.